You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris. Good day to you, sir. How are you doing on this Tuesday?
I'm good. They're Heidi ho, small people.
How you doing?
Small people.
Small. It happens to be, wow, this is as random as it gets.
What's that?
Every morning we mention some little national celebration.
Yeah.
It's kind of random. It's put on your own shoes day.
Well, who else's shoes would you put on?
No, it's put on your own shoes day.
That's a good day.
Which is why I was 20 minutes late this morning. Jennifer,
I see what
her
you
birthday is
I see
today.
what you did.
Hailing from McGregor, Iowa, which is just that way.
It is now.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Owner of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, Charles Ringling, born this day.
No kidding. I didn't know he was from
I
there.
didn't either.
Oh, yeah, the major circuses, yeah. Yeah. You would just think, of course, East Coast, New York, something like that, right? No.
Yeah.
Good.
You would
Yeah.
be wrong.
Well,
McGregor, population of, I think it's only like 700 or 800 people.
yeah.
I know.
Now we know.
Debbie Rowe is 64 today.
Is that Mike Rowe's mom?
She's married to Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. That lady.
Birthed his daughter Paris and son Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Blanket was with another person.
Blanket was another, still unknown, by the way. The mother of Blanket is still running around somewhere
So bizarre.
She probably knows, but
I would hope she knows.
and trying to forget.
most likely knows.
Oh, God.
And one of my most favorite random off-the-wall comedians, Stephen Wright, is 60,
Oh, yeah.
67 today. I do have dramatic reading of some of my favorite
Oh,
Stephen
good.
Wright lines. Just
Nice.
a couple little tidbits here from Stephen. How much deeper would the ocean be if sponges didn't live there?
Excellent point, Stephen Wright.
If a man says something in the woods and there are no women there, is he still wrong?
Still wrong.
Yeah, he's still wrong.
And this one hits close to home for me, having relatives out of Warsaw. If people from Poland are called Poles, why aren't people from Holland called holes?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Bite of Stephen Wright. Historically speaking, things that shaped us into the wonderful people that we are was 2013. And I remember watching this unfold. I'm going, holy cow, you got to be kidding, but it's all true. 2013, the Fender Stratocaster guitar Bob Dylan played at the 1965 Newport Folk Festival,
Yeah.
which was super controversial because
Okay.
he'd gone electric and people were not happy
Yeah.
because it was a big folk thing, acoustic. In 2013, that guitar sold at Christie's auction house for nearly $1 million.
Holy cow.
Oh, man.
I never
Highest-
understood the people that go and buy those kinds of things.
Highest price ever paid for a guitar at auction.
And the thing is, they do it because they can, Heidi.
Yeah.
That's why.
Why not?
If they got the do-re-mi, why not do it?
I happen to own a Fender Stratocaster guitar.
Was yours $1 million? It's worth it.
It's going on Facebook Marketplace this afternoon.
Played by Dan
We'll
Ferris.
see what happens. It was 1877. Tommy, my buddy Tommy, Thomas Edison, records himself reciting Mary Had a Little Lamb.
First recording ever.
Yeah, went to number one on Billboard, knocking Cher out of that top spot. And in 1884, Army engineers, this thing is fascinating. Army engineers complete construction of the Washington Monument,
Oh, yeah.
setting an aluminum capstone on top of that bad boy. That was big time stuff, that aluminum capstone. That was new technology
Yeah.
back then, which is interesting. When they completed it, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world at 555 feet. It's also freestanding. All those blocks, there's no cement used.
No kidding.
None. Nope. It's just
They're all
block
just stacked.
on block. Yup.
Wow.
Pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah, that's very interesting.
And I think it's great. One of the most well-known monuments. Out of Washington, D.C. happens to be a shaft. Something to think about. Well, I know, you know, we all know. We just bounce ahead here.
We will do exactly that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
In good times and not so good times, it's a good idea to be responsible when it comes to spending. At BetterCreditCards.com, we're excited to see our friends like you get a better credit card to fit your needs. Some people like cards with the lowest possible interest rate. Others like cards with no annual fee. And some people like cards with points and perks to take advantage of all the extras available. Whatever you're looking for, we hope you find it at BetterCreditCards.com. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com.
Excited to visit with a guest right now. We have Julie Hinker joining us. She is a veteran business specialist with VBOC. Julie, let's talk about what VBOC stands for and then what you guys do.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
So VBOC, the Dakotas, stands for Veterans Business Outreach Center. It's a mouthful. We have a lot of acronyms underneath the SBA, and we're actually a nationwide organization, but our program headquarters are in Grand Forks, North Dakota. And that kind of allows us to serve both North and South Dakota. So I have the privilege of getting to be in the Black Hills and cover the entire state of South Dakota. And so really what we do at VBOC of the Dakotas is we're a one-stop shop for service members, veterans, and military spouses looking to start their entrepreneurial journey. So what that looks like is we provide entrepreneurial-focused training workshops, both on and off military installations, that teach key concepts for starting, running, and operating a small business. And we also offer free business advising, mentoring, marketing assistance, and resource partner referrals across the nation here. And the best part of all of our services and trainings are free. So no charge, no cost for any of this. And no matter where you are currently located or where you end up, there will always be a VBOC Assistance Center to serve you in any state. So if you're starting here, if you're at Ellsworth or you're, retired in Sioux Falls, you're stationed anywhere in North or South Dakota, and you end up moving, we can get you in contact with that next location. And that's the great part. We work together to make sure that you're taken care of on this successful journey of being an entrepreneur.
I love it. And again, VBOC, Veteran Business Outreach Center, is tied to the SBA, Small Business Administration, which is a great organization. And so many times they've got all these amazing tools that people don't even know about. You guys have that too. All these amazing tools to help a business grow. And in your case, it's for veteran and veteran spouses and active military who want to start and grow a business. You have all of these amazing tools. You got like this whole toolbox full of stuff, and it's free. All they got to do is reach out.
Exactly. That's all you have to do. You can get in contact with me directly. Our website is dakotas.vboc@und.edu. You can give us a call. You can email us, and we can get you started with, like you said, a free tool set for you to start this entrepreneurial journey if this is something that you're considering doing.
I'm going to throw a link on our Facebook page to make it really easy to find this as well. And I'm hoping we can chat more often. I know you guys have different programs that you do throughout the year. Had a chance to be a part of one this last summer. You did a fun little cookout thing. That was awesome. And again, thank you for doing what you do for an amazing group of people. Veterans are near and dear to my heart. And this is one of those things where I look at this and say, think about how many men and women who served our country want to now go and live the American dream and have their own business. You guys have the tools to help them do it. So I love that you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah, it's truly an honor and a privilege to be able to serve those that have served our country and to help them look at, becoming a thriving and successful small business owner in our communities here. And they are the ones with the skills, the determination, and the grit to really be successful as an entrepreneur. And we have all the additional tools that they'll need to make it and be successful. So reach out to us. We'd love to get in contact with you and help you out, and toss around ideas for business planning and marketing and things that, you maybe never ever saw yourself as a business owner. And now this is your opportunity to take that and possibly start your own business, be your own boss for once. It's an awesome opportunity.
Absolutely. Again, Veteran Business Outreach Center of the Dakotas, and their website, it's kind of hard. It's und.edu/DakotasVBOC, but I'm going to make it easy to find. I'm going to put a link on our Facebook page. Yeah, that is a mouthful, isn't it?
It is. Yep. Absolutely. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to make it easy to find it. We'll throw a link at facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News. Julie, thank you for your time today. I appreciate it a bunch.
Thank you.
And again, if you'd like to find them, I've got a link to their website, facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
How much do you pay for your wireless phone? Some people spend hundreds of dollars every month for their family. That's crazy! Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. Not 50, 15, 1-5. Yeah, $15 a month for premium wireless. It's time for a Mintervention from Mint Mobile. You can keep your same phone number. You may even be able to keep your same phone. Find out now at Mintervention.com. Learn more and sign up today at Mintervention.com. Premium wireless for just $15 a month at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Dan, what do you find interesting on this Tuesday?
Hey, it's a blowout sale.
A blowout sale of what?
Just in time for the holidays.
What are we doing?
Sioux Falls Humane Society.
Oh, buy one dog, get a cat free.
Yeah, almost. They got like 400 critters running around.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And they love to
That makes me so sad.
empty the shelter by the holidays. So here's the thing. Normally you go in there, and I can remember the last rescue dog I did, Big Bomber. And
Yeah.
I think back then the price was, I think I paid $100-$120, something like that for adoption fees. They've cut it to darn near nothing for dogs and cats until, I believe, this Friday.
Wow.
It's $25 fee for any dog you want,
Are you kidding?
or $5 for a kitty cat.
Holy cow.
That's it. And it's in conjunction with, you familiar with the Bissell company?
Yeah, the
Well,
vacuum.
Yeah.
peoples.
They're huge. They got a nice little chunk of change from Bissell. They're underwriting this,
Wow.
which I think is kind of ironic because really, when you think about it, there's only two things that separate us from like household pets: opposable thumbs, and most of us are not afraid of vacuum cleaners. And then here comes Bissell. Which
yeah.
cracks me up. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, that's
Well, they
kind
know
of
the more
ironic.
households that have those, the longer they'll be in business. So they're not stupid. They know what
Yes,
they're doing.
this program is running through December 11th, which I believe is Friday. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
love that. I think that's
Through
fantastic.
when is it? Through the 11th?
Through the 11th, yeah.
Oh, that's this Sunday.
Normal adoption fees, normally the cats are right around $65. Dogs can be anywhere from $90 to $200.
Right.
So yeah,
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
get yourself a pooch, adoption
Yeah,
fees
go get a
$25.
You should go grab a
dog.
couple.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, you can jump on their website, see what they've got there. There is, an application.
Yeah.
You got to go through a few little hoops. They don't just let. They don't let. There's just any ne'er-do-well adopt.
We went out there to get a dog.
Were you
Our
asked
daughter-
to leave?
No. Our daughter said, "Oh, this dog is so cute." We looked online. We're like, that is adorable, and we were kind of between puppies at the time. We were like, wait, maybe we should do this. And Baxter, was that his name?
He did
He
not
was a
like
jerk.
us.
I remember you telling me
We
this.
go there, and
He
this
did not
cute
like
little
us.
dog, and we get him on the end of a leash, just like bouncing around like a Tasmanian devil on a rope. And we go, well, let's just sit down. Maybe if we sit down and we can snuggle, and we sit
And then
down.
he just sat there and growled at us.
growling at Heidi and trying to bite her. I'm like, I think
Yeah.
we should take Baxter back inside.
Time for us to go.
So not every dog is going to be the right fit for every person, but there is a dog or a cat that is the right fit for everyone. So
Yeah. So there you
Yes,
go. Thought I'd
and
mention that.
Adopt. I mean, what
Absolutely.
a beautiful thing to get those poor little things out
Absolutely.
of those cages. That's awesome.
how cool is that?
Yeah,
Well,
love
Dan,
it.
I found that interesting.
Yeah.
I did too. I
Exciting.
love that. That's great news.
2 out of 2.
Put a dozen rescue dogs under the tree this year. See what it is.
It is the
Surprise!
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
In good times and not so good times, it's a good idea to be responsible when it comes to spending. At BetterCreditCards.com, we're excited to see our friends like you get a better credit card to fit your needs. Some people like cards with the lowest possible interest rate. Others like cards with no annual fee. And some people like cards with points and perks to take advantage of all the extras available. Whatever you're looking for, we hope you find it at BetterCreditCards.com. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Tuesday, December 6th, 2022. Equity markets begin the week in retreat after stronger than expected economic data renewed the fear of the FOMC. The data included hotter than expected reads on ISM services and factory orders that suggest underlying economic momentum is still strong. The risk now is the FOMC will slow the pace of interest rate hikes, but raise the end target and extend the duration of higher rates. In this light, investors should expect to see core FOMC interest rates top 5.25% in 2023. A mortgage could top 10%, and for these conditions to linger well into 2024. The market may get another shock later this week. The Producer Price Index is due out Friday and may be hotter than expected. The takeaway here is that any increase in producer prices will lead to additional increases in consumer inflation down the road. As for the S&P 500, the index fell more than 2% at the low of the day, closed near the low of the session, and appears to be confirming a new downtrend in stocks. You can get the inside track at marketbeatminute.com.